For the past few days, you may have heard the term dirty bomb before and maybe didn't understand what it was, what it is, and what Russia's trying to do with said dirty bomb. So I figured with all the questions I've been getting, let's explain what a Russian dirty bomb is and what Russia is trying to do. Before we get started, please make sure you do subscribe and turn on notifications. I do a lot of these news broadcasts on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, so if there's ever any questions, feel free to send me a message on Instagram or actually comment in the video and I'll be glad to answer it. Anyway, let's get started with what a dirty bomb is. Regardless if you're Syria, if you're Russia, if you're China, everyone has their own kind of dirty bomb. But the main premise behind a dirty bomb is the fact that it is a bomb that has some kind of nuclear fallout. It's not a nuclear explosion. It's not a missile. It is more or less something where radiation could leak out after an explosion slowly over time, causing a certain area to pretty much be contaminated. And that would mean that no one can live there. It means the fallout for many, many years essentially would be a bomb that would leave just devastation, but not in the terms of explosion. Just like, it's like a Chernobyl, imagine, where it goes off and the whole area has to be pretty much like evacuated. So that is kind of what a dirty bomb is. And in the history of any kind of world warfare, dirty bomb has never been used. You could compare this kind of Chernobyl in a way, even though that was an accident. That would be the dirty part where the radiation slowly comes out and kills the area and potentially kills the people. And so right now, Russia has been going to the UK, to France, to Germany, to China, to India, pretty much anyone who will listen to them, and they're talking about the general, by the way, they have been going out to different places and telling people that Ukraine has a dirty bomb, and they're planning to use it to get rid of Russian soldiers, either in the Kherson region or a couple other regions. Now, what is really interesting is the fact that I don't think Russia understood how many people don't believe anything that they're selling anymore. In this terms of, for the past 8 months, as they have invaded Ukraine, they originally said they weren't going to invade. Well, they lied. They said they weren't going to attack more people. They lied. Every time Russia said they wouldn't do something or they come forward with something, they do the exact opposite. That is called a false flag operation. And that's like the number three thing in the Russian Blue Book of things that they do to try to convince you one way, but, completely do the exact opposite. And no one falls for that anymore, especially in today's world where we have, satellite that can pick up things a minute after it happened, where they can trace rockets and see where they came from, or look up serial numbers to see that that isn't a Russian drone, it actually came from Iran, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, Russia is still trying to sell this idea that Ukraine has a dirty bomb and is planning to do these crazy things in Russian territory, even though it's Ukrainian territory, to get the Russians to leave. And every single U.S. official has came forward, even including Biden, who said, nope, this isn't real. We're not believing your false flag operation, and bye. And what is interesting is that even China doesn't believe what Russia's saying. I feel like in a way, China is seeing how Russia is losing this war and that there's absolutely nothing that Russia has left. So they're trying to kind of put these rumors out. Now, of course, there is no one place where this dirty bomb could take place, though everyone's saying it could be the Zaporizhia power plant since it's currently under Russian territory, and because Russia has been shelling it or near it for the past, 8 months, almost even, let's say 7.5 months. So at this time, the likelihood of Russia actually using a dirty bomb is probably really low, just like they probably wouldn't use nuclear weapons. I think that's something that even the U.S. is just like, it doesn't really make much sense. And then the whole thing with the Kakhovka Dam, or for those who don't know, we talked about this before, where Russia potentially put mines and, of course, a lot of, explosives on top. We're finding out more information that even the stuff that's on there really won't do much damage. So it looks like Russia's threats are just kind of like That's it, threats. There really is nothing backing it up. Though it's harder to say that with Russia because so far during this war, they've done a lot of brutal things. They've done horrible things. They've kidnapped kids. They brought people into Russia. They unfortunately killed thousands and thousands of people. They started this invasion for absolutely no reason. There's a lot of things going on, and it's, you see this stuff come in, and obviously it's scary, but that's what Russia's trying to do. They're trying to scare people. And that's why they talk about nuclear weapons. They talk about dirty bombs. And so it is a really weird situation on the battlefield right now with, Russia giving all this false information. It's hard to believe what is actually true in the terms of what Russia says. And, as they always say, how do you know Russian is lying? Well, their lips are moving. Anyway, that is everything we know about the dirty bomb. I'll have more news for you guys on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok at Joey Contino 2. So feel free to jump on there. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Please stay safe. I'll see you later. Bye.